Hi, welcome to this channel. This is Awakened Wild Child Tarot, and today we're going to be doing a reading to channel a message from Hecate. So if Hecate is by any chance your spirit guide or energy that, supports you regularly, or even if you feel called to this reading for whatever reason, there could be an important message here for you from her. So get comfy and let's get started. I immediately have chills all over my body, so that's wonderful. Just a confirmation of the connection here. Hecate, Mother, what is the message that most needs to be heard by the people clicking on this video, basically? However many or however small of a group, what is it that they need to know? I heard let go. Let go, let go. First card that we have showing up here is Mystic Wings. Magic is in the air. Playful spirits are close to you. Believe in the unseen wonders. Sprinkle your magic around. So, first message showing up here is basically to trust your magic and to trust the specialness of your energy. There could be a lot of beautiful qualities to you that you're not taking into consideration, that you could be sharing with the world, that you could be giving, elevating the frequency of people you know, people you don't know, people online. It's like you don't have to be a healer, you don't have to be a master, you don't have to be anything other than exactly who you are to be special and to have that special factor of yours, that uniqueness, elevate the spirit of others. It's like stand-up comedians, right? It's like you may think of stand-up comedy as something that has nothing to do with like divine purpose or like a soul mission. But at the end of the day, these people are making people laugh. They're making the joy and the frequency of the spaces go high. And, even uplift them after a very difficult day or even after the worst of moods. So it's like you can find magic in absolutely everything. And you have so many talents and qualities that are not necessarily related to spirituality per se, that have a spiritual purpose. Second card that we get here is Secret Growth. Thriving in the shadows, beneath the surface. Unexpected abundance, rise from obscurity. Some of you, I feel like you have been maybe tapping into, again, things like this that may not be necessarily what you think is like worthy of calling it like a life purpose or something. You may be tapping into hobbies, you may be tapping into things that make you happy, things that just bring you joy and that have potential to bring joy to others, right? I feel like many of you are gonna enter a process, if you choose to, in which you can put a lot of work kind of like privately and create something very magical and very beautiful to serve the world and to help the world. You may have very unexpected abundance through this. Okay, so some of you may be craving prosperity and abundance through your work. Some of you may be wanting and desiring fulfillment on a career level, professional level. And you may have discarded things because you think they're not going to bring you in any money. Maybe you have beliefs that associate with like the starving artist, thinking like, I can't make money doing that. Like, no one makes enough money doing that. Or things like that, right? And basically, the message that is coming in here that I'm receiving is, what if that could totally work? What if it could bring you more abundance and more prosperity than you ever thought? Who says that what you like and what feels good can't be a divine pursuit? Who says? Probably the voice of fear. We have here Shadow Monster. The unknown holds power. Face the shadow, turn darkness into strength. Tame your inner beast. So there could definitely be fears, subconscious blockages that are making choices for you. Okay, basically there are things that you would want to go for that you could achieve incredible success with, lots of happiness with, but then there's a shadow telling you, nah, it's probably not gonna work, or it's probably not worth it, or it may take a lot of work, I don't want to put in that kind of work. There could be all sorts of things happening here. But basically the message here It's to tame your inner beast and to acknowledge that there is divinity in this pursuit, and therefore it can absolutely bring you far more than you ever expected. So don't let your fears and your shadows hold you back. Trust your instincts, okay? Show your wild side. There's strength in the pack, in prowling alone. Follow your calling. There could be a calling here, again, that maybe you don't see as that important. Maybe you feel like, well, if I ever get around to it, if I have time for it, but maybe it is the most important thing. Maybe that is precisely what is going to change your life for good. And trust your instincts. When you obsess about something because you like it, because it brings you joy, when you can't stop thinking about something, it's for a reason. Follow your calling. You will be able to rise from obscurity. So even if this is like a new space that you've never entered, a new industry that you are not currently a part of, even if you have never done anything like this before, you have the ability to rise from obscurity out of, what feels like the shadows, a space in which, maybe you can't quite shine because you don't even know how. You're going to be able to be that beacon of light. You're going to be able to shine. You're going to be able to have that unexpected abundance and success and recognition, no matter what it is that you want to do. So basically, the message here seems to be honor that divine craving for something that is occupying your mind, inspiring your soul, because it may be more successful than you realize, far more. Recognize that maybe your fear is what's holding you back. Recognize that maybe your fear and the shadows is what's telling you otherwise. But what if this is divinely guided? What if this is the answer to all of your prayers? What if this is exactly what dream it can be? Look at that. That's really powerful. Success is just a hop away. New possibilities, quick transitions, fertile ideas, swift movement. So maybe you think it's going to take a lot of work to do a certain something. Maybe you think like, well, if I start now, maybe in 3 years, I'll see some kind of result. And Mother is saying here, Hecate is saying here to you, if this message is resonating, she's telling you, it may not be like that. It may be fast. It may be quick. It may be easier than you ever thought. It may be more prosperous than you ever dreamed. So trust that inner knowingness, and I have chills again. Trust that inkling, that curiosity that you have for something new. You may think that it's going to take a lot of growth, but it may just be a hop away. Wow. Strip down to essentials. What's hidden is revealed. Structure brings stability, strong foundation. Yeah, beautiful. So maybe instead of trying to build the perfect wall, the biggest wall, the most beautiful wall, the most perfect, endless wall of China. Maybe focus on putting every single brick in the most perfect way you can. So basically, strip down to essentials. Start before you're ready. Start before you're ready. Start before you feel ready. You may never feel ready. Allow yourself to decide on a strong foundation. Be guided by someone who can teach you, provide you the ideal foundation for this that you want to do. If this is a new business, if this is an idea, if this is a product, research and find the essential, like the bare bones that need to be set in place, and make sure that that is done properly. All else will come later. All else will come when it comes. But make sure that you have a strong foundation, because possibilities are going to be available here. Opportunities are going to be available for you here, way more abundantly than you expect, I think. Spirits guide you. What's unseen has influence. Presence in absence. Connect with spirit. Presence in absence. So trust your spirit guides. Trust the energies at play. And understand that your subconscious, if not addressed, if you don't tap into these fears, these shadows, and shed a light on them, they could be holding you back big time. Like a force that you can't see, but it's holding you back. It could be your unconscious mind, afraid of success, afraid of prosperity, afraid of pissing someone off. Who the hell knows? But make sure that you're shedding lights on those fears so they don't hold you back. We have stitched soul. Rebuild broken pieces. Embrace what makes you unique. Create in chaos and build yourself anew. Some of you are going into a whole new, brand new phase, new chapter in which you're building yourself up again. Maybe you are building a new business and leaving one behind. Maybe you're starting, a new path that is overall going to be more aligned with who you are. Stitched soul, rebuild broken pieces, embrace what makes you unique, create in chaos. So it's like a balance here, right? In which, have a strong foundation, but also allow yourself to thrive in chaos. You know what I mean? Like in that chaos, creative chaos that can bring so many beautiful energies, so many beautiful things. Don't feel like everything has to be perfect. Don't feel like everything has to be controlled. For many of you, this could be an artistic kind of pursuit. Guiding glow. Lighting the darkness. Find your way home. Clarity shines and hope flickers. Trust your inner light. This is so beautiful. I mean, look at this. This is stunning. I want you to look at these three cards together. Look at that. That's so beautiful. And this is for you. This is a message for you. If you arrived here somehow, this is holding wisdom for you. Enchanted webs. Craft connections wisely. Patience spins success. Create your own destiny. Spin webs of creation. Spin webs of creation. This could even be like creative websites. That's how I'm seeing it. So trust the hope in your heart and the love and the universal energy that put that there. Trust that more than your fears and your insecurities. Okay, that is the message from Mother Hecate for today. Please like, please subscribe to this channel. I would love to have you here for future readings. Any form of support is deeply appreciated. I am getting this channel very slowly monetized, but I want you here in the future if it resonates. Ooh, sorry about that. Bless me. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Mother Hecate, for this beautiful, beautiful message of encouragement and light for us all. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the viewers do as well.